Who once again shown his class, compiling a timely century in the deciding frame very early this morning. That's to reach his 21st ranking event final. He is a former Masters, UK and World Champion. He's the magician, Shaun. Also going the distance in his semi-final, this player proved he has the mettle to go all the way, starting the week as this maximum man is a three-time ranking events winner. He is known as the Warrior. It's Kyren Wilson.
He's obviously a true champion. Hard one to call. Obviously, Shaun may have had a late night last night. Kyren Wilson looks totally refreshed.
Tired.
One.
It's a good start. Good pace as well.
It was a great pot. So he's played with his red in the middle.
Kyren Wilson, 8.
Well, we were right.
One.
Well, there were lots of loose threads there, but Shaun, as most of the top players do these days, like to get in the balls immediately.
5.
And they've split perfectly, but the only problem with the easy red that he's got on, the black's not available in the opposite corner. He's
6.
perfect on the pink, so as soon as he gets rid of that red, through the gap of the black and the red. He's played round the back rather than through the gap, but still perfect.
13.
Be interesting. Great shots to play with the rest from these two. I thought Shaun was the best player in the world, but I've now suddenly thought that Kyren Wilson is the best with the rest.
21.
Stage.
29.
I've mentioned comments a few. Sometimes he's 40 or 50 points in front and then misses an easy one.
37. $45. $53. $60. $67.
It's good effort here. Be nice to see him make a century again in first night. To win 6-5.
75.
Red on the back cushion is
81.
no problem. He may not decide to play to bring it into play. He could drop behind it. But normally players like all black, and with the half ball black, try and move the red out.
89.
Been a beautiful break, hasn't it? National shot. He hasn't got
90.
the half ball black. Now can he screw directly into the red? Oh no, it's dropped behind it. Beautifully played.
97.
What a wonderful break this has been.
98.
Let's turn it at about 11:45 yesterday evening. And in the first frame of the day in this final,
3. 105. 108. Shaun Murphy.
oh, what a shame, no
108 on the
clearance, but
frame.
Shaun Murphy would be absolutely delighted to get a foothold in this match so early. A beautiful break of 108, and he takes the opening frame and leads 1-0.
Great to follow the journey of these two players this week, nonetheless. There's the trophy they're trying to win later on today.
So, Kyren Wilson just potted. There you go. Oh, a bit unlucky here. Oh,
Foul.
very, very unlucky.
Kyren Wilson full.
Well, he decided there was no future in that long pot. Hadn't played a great safety, but he's covered.
It's very tight, but I think you can see enough to pot it.
One. Five.
No problem here.
6.
Top one of the three high, so he can just play to get into the black into the same pocket. And he's finished high. So he may have to go around the back of the red. Well, he's not hit this hard enough. That's a
13.
break. That's a very poor shot, I'm sure.
Shaun Murphy, 13.
Won't be disappointed with that.
In saying that, he's still going out of the middle. What a beautiful shot.
Eight. 9. 15.
No, it's second.
21. 29.
'So at the moment, he's certainly dominating this
37.
match.
The string. And in 2 shots time,
45.
the second frame will be on the board.
$53. 61. $69.
Oh, he played that left cushion there and onto that red.
77.
This is just awesome, isn't it? Chance of where he would get right close to the yellow. He's trying to... poor shot that. Perhaps should have gone past the middle pocket. So there won't be two...
Shaun Murphy, 84 on the frame.
Didn't get the century, but he'll be happy enough. Two Murphy. And has been
Very soon, Dominic and Darren obviously staying with us for the second session of the afternoon part of this 2020 Welsh Open final. Let's rejoin our commentary team, Terry Griffiths and Willie Thorne, with Shaun Murphy.
The boys in the studio, absolutely first-class Ray was, and an absolute gentleman on and off the table, and one of our game's greatest ambassadors, and we're delighted to see him here. On the other hand, we talk about him hitting out the ball. A few seconds ago, Ray was saying he hits it too hard. Something different today, though.
One.
And once again, the ball's in prime position for... playing the slightly more difficult red just to leave the pink in play. And he's missed it.
Shaun Murphy, 4.
He just tried a little pinch a little bit there.
One. Nine. $17.
Kyren's aim coming into this second session of this final was to win it 3-1 of the 4. Concerned because he knows he could have maybe should have won 2 frames of the
25.
opening 4. Come on.
32. $39. $46.
A little bit too straight on the pink, that's why he's had to leave this red slightly more difficult than he wanted. He'd need to make this frame safe. Oh dear, that nearly
53.
bobbled, hence the position on the cue ball hasn't worked. Played to get on the half 2 reds. That's what he's played. And played it perfectly.
$55. $56.
Just make sure you pot a killer, Kyren, off this next red. To leave Shaun Murphy needing a snooker. Could do with potting the blue.
$59.
Be a little... Well, it's an excellent break of
Kyren Wilson,
64, but it may
64.
not be enough, but it should be.
One.
Red stays in a similar position to what it is now. So at least then he can just play the still very much alive.
8.
That's split.
And 45 break, and he's well in front, and he's lost the
60.
4 frames.
Shaun will be trying to... That's perfect.
Shaun Murphy, 23.
This is not easy to hit.
Foul. Shaun
So
Murphy,
Snooker can
4.
now win. It's the jaws of the middle pocket. And that was the problem, you see. Playing it that way, almost bound to leave a pot on this. But a reprieve. It's amazing when you inform, isn't it, how everything goes to get the bite on the cue ball. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant shot. Brilliant shot. It won't be a wry smile in a minute if he pots these 6 balls.
Ten. Thirteen.
Can only sit and hope. And when I say hope, he's just got to hope he doesn't get the right angle on the blue. That's his last possible chance. And this is not the right angle.
17.
Well, he's played it 2 cushions.
22. 28.
It's been amazing. Very well played, Shaun Murphy. He needed a snooker in that frame. Kyren Wilson made a break of 64. It wasn't enough again. Shaun Murphy goes further clear. It's
Spent an hour up in the players' lounge with him, and he's in fine feckle and telling some of the old stories of the past. Quite funny indeed.
John Spencer, Alex Higgins, the main reason that snooker took off as it did. Well, that was to him an half chance, but he's got a decent cue ball. Come this afternoon, a couple of frames where he looked all over, always in control of the frame, but just couldn't put them to bed.
Fair dues to him. He's come in. He had a little dance as he walked in, as they called him on, but you know, he'll be in bits there really. He'd have come into this final with high expectations, especially after his great win over Ronnie O'Sullivan in the semi-final, but the way it's going, it just looks like it's going to be a short...
7.
Well, just nudging that right
14.
away might just make it.
22.
Balls are split perfectly. He's getting straight back into... Obviously both players coming out tonight would have been
30.
For start, Kyren Wilson could have done with.
Of his seat and see what he could do with the opportunity, and then
38.
somehow a red.
Again, cued it
46.
sweetly. He has cued great back in the semi-final, but he managed to find some way to win. But this today has been
54.
That extra few seconds of thought. And he's played that absolutely inch per.
58. $65.
Applause, snooker's required. I always remember people used to say that, well, okay, it started with a fluke, but he's
71.
played them really well. But for the fluke, he wouldn't have been at the.
That's exactly what he's done this time. He's took full advantage.
$79.
Man, it has given us the opportunity. Clean as a whistle, judge the position to perfection. We started this match off with a
87.
108 break, finished the afternoon session. Matt Cannon's worked out perfectly. Well, I say perfectly, a bit of work to do with the cue ball, but he's cueing that well.
95.
And this black for his 7th. He played a bit of an exhibition shot, got into the cue ball too much. Made 7 centuries, 3 in this match. And
Shaun
Kyren
Murphy,
will have to stay in
102
his
on the
seat.
frame.
He battled hard for that first chance. He forced Shaun into playing a long red. He missed it, but fluked it, and then made a break of 102. 8-1.
But he was. Obviously, he's got people around him now, and he's now back to his super best. I mean, this is as good as I've seen him play for many, many years, especially in the game against Judd Trump. I thought he was superb.
And he's got in. He scored quite prolifically. Here's a chance for Kyren Wilson. He'll just... Come on, Kyren.
Playing for pride at first. Put on a display for this packed crowd. You'll get every encouragement. I mean, listen, we've seen it. We've seen it in the World Championship. Remember that time when Cliff Thorburn...
Yeah, well, that was in a qualifier, to be fair. But
No, that was in the main arena at the Crucible.
was it? I think
Yeah.
one with Mike Allett and Stephen Hendry at the Masters. When
Yeah.
I think Stephen
70.
was 7-0 down and 8-1 down.
To take them and play Don't Miss Snooker. And he is capable, but you'll need 2 or 3 good chances to clinch the match.
25.
I think, like you said, John, he'll be playing for a bit of pride. Obviously, his family are here with him. And he hasn't played bad today. He just hasn't scored enough when he's got in. He's had lots of little efforts, but he hasn't quite got over the winning line in any of the frame. Well, one frame he did. But when he gave the chance to Shaun Murphy, it was very easy to lay that snooker that he needed.
33.
That just shrugged.
$41. 45. 46.
In the pink and black, he can't get over the winning line without bringing a couple of those into play. I was going to suggest he could do it off a ball
51.
colour, but now he's played that into that triangle of 6. Well, can he just brush off them? Hello. Oh, you see, you get the feeling if it had been the other way, it'd have gone in, that red. But he just took his eye off the pot, trying to open the...
1.
Well, this would be a real sort of pattern as them 3 or 4 frames this afternoon.
9.
Done all the work, created. Shaun Murphy today has been so clinical. You would have to say, I would think he'd be very disappointed if he doesn't. That was the only ball really
17.
you could see was going to cause.
Yes, we always say that moment is Shaun.
25.
He's striking the ball beautifully. So no need to play any cannon or anything. Down 1 goes.
32.
Although he's landed. He's in complete control of everything now, Darren, isn't he?
A scare last night. I always felt that today he'd come out and he'd be a different Shaun Murphy.
40.
To that, this is the way he's played all week. I mean, Kyren Wilson's had a great week. It's not the ending that he'd have liked, but proven he's capable of winning anything. He's going to be there or
47.
thereabouts. Good enough. He's made lots of little breaks.
Yeah, and of course, when you miss, a race will be run.
55.
He's had a couple of finals in the Welsh Open as Shaun, putting his hand on the Ray Reardon Trophy.
58. 62. 67. 73.
He's going to pop the black. He doesn't need it. Trick shot off 4 cushions. Well, I'm surprised it didn't go in. Kyren Wilson gets out of his seat, gives Shaun warm congratulations, because Shaun has been magnificent. And he can't play much better than that. And that will stand him in good stead for the rest of the season.
Very beautiful.